everybody and welcome back to Coastercouple. Today is a very, very exciting day because it is the start of the 2025 season for Thorpe Park. You can't really see, but Thorpe Park is kind of in these bushes behind us. There you go, you can kind of see it. We've just seen HYPERIA, very exciting. Well, usually exciting, but it's currently stuck at the top of the lift hill. No idea what's going on there. I swear to God, if it doesn't open today, I'm probably going to cry. But yes, we are so ready to be back for 2025. Let's go. So we're coming into the car park for the first time of 2025 season. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but over there, it's literally stuck like at the top of the hill. I don't know what's going on. Let's just hope something eventually happens with it. So we are just approaching the main gates for Thorpe Park. How excited are you feeling, Cal? Very. Cal keeps it cool, we know this. Cool Cal. I can't keep it cool because I'm very, very excited. Empty security. I'm hoping it's not going to be a sellout day, but obviously this is in preparation for the weekend, so we shall see. And for the first time for the 2025 season, we are entering into the gates. Oh my God, I literally can't express how excited I am. I sound like I'm going to cry because I probably am. Oh God, look at that view. So we've just gone into the shop to have a look at the merch. So they've got these new trackies, which are actually better than the Towers ones because they do have a zip. But £45 for something that literally, the only thing that really distinguished them as being a Thorpe Park one is just this little embroidery. It's quite nice. I like this. I like this. I really like the colours here. I feel like that's a very me colour. So this is 50 for the sweatshirt, which I don't think is too bad. I feel like that's probably like reasonable. You got, oh, this one might be 50. I don't know how much that one is. Maybe it's the same price. That's 60, that's 50. You've got the bottles, and then you go to like the dark blue as well. So they've kind of like picked out their like key colours here. So this is like the blue section. Then you've got like the salmon. Oh, we're going to go for, oh, it's coral. Okay, I would call it salmon personally. With the lanyards as well. Quite thick actually, the lanyards. And then you've got like the white and the blue. It's probably not my favourite one out of the colours. That one, I think that's probably my least favourite. But there is a whole new range of stuff though. So there's a new Inferno jacket, which I feel like Nemesis Inferno has needed some new merch for a long time, and it's like a zip-up one. I think that's quite nice. I like that little detailing around it. And obviously, you will see here, we have HYPERIA merch in the main shop for the first time. Obviously, that's usually in the Hyperion. And then these are new as well for Nemesis. So I feel like they actually have been given quite a lot of merch this year for Nemesis. So we've got the Nemesis Inferno gilet, which is new just there. The return of the huge hairy creature. We love to see it. I don't know why it calls me out like that, but it just does. We've got some new like highball glasses. They have these at Towers as well, and they're actually really, really nice. And they've got the coasters as well, which match. Again, okay, these are better than Towers because these are all seem to be made of the same material, whereas the ones there, they're a bit strange because I'm made of cork, so I'm made of plastic, so I'm made of glass, but I think they're really nice actually. So we have some new patches here as well, which are really, really cool. I'm really loving like these patches that they've brought out over Towers and also Thorpe Park. I just think they're really, really fab and a great addition to like denim jackets and blankets and everything like that. And we have a great range of key rings as well, along with these, which is really fun. So this is like something you can actually hang on your bag and then put your pin badges on it rather than putting them straight into a bag. And Towers does the same as that one as well, which I think is a really nice touch. We have all new like dog equipment as well, that's what you'd call it. So you've got the harnesses, you've got the collars, the large harness and the small harness as well. They've got quite a range of sizes here, so that's like the large one. And then your tiny one down here is like really small actually. I'm not a huge fan of them. Obviously I don't have a dog. They do the smaller ones at Alton Towers, but they are a fun addition. Okay, pin badges. This is my guilty pleasure, pin badges, not gonna lie. I love this. Look at that one. Oh, of course, where is the HYPERIA ones? So these are the brand new HYPERIA ones, and honestly, I'm obsessed. So this is obviously like the full ride. Look at that one. It's lovely, isn't it? And you've got the trains, and you've got the Swarm train as well, which I think Mum's going to love that one, so she'll probably end up getting that one. We've got the Swarm one just down here. I think they've really upped their game on the pin badges this year, and here's an example of how they look. They've got these like banners as well, which are really lovely, and then that's how they look on there. But yeah, I think they've really pulled it out the bag this year. Oh wow, look, it moves. That's something that's going to be coming home with me. So yeah, I think personally, I think they've really upped the merch across. So far we've been to Alton Towers and Thorpe Park, but I think over the two, I think they've really upped the merch. What about you?
Yeah,
I think they've really just
There's some nice pins.
There's some really nice, and I was looking at the patches as well. They've all got the patches now. I just think they're really, really cool. I think whoever worked on the marketing team this year has done really well. And we've got a, what's this? A 5-pack of crop tops, a 5-pack of key rings. £15. That's not bad. If you've got 5 friends, you can split in between you. But yeah, I think overall, props to the person who's created all this new merch. I think it looks fantastic. We have 15 minutes before it opens, so we're just gonna wait around and see what happens. So we have 15 minutes till the park opens. So everyone's kind of like in the little like congregated bits ready to go. I wonder where everyone's gonna go, Cal. I'm thinking stealth. Could be, but we are very excited. Like I said, 15 minutes to go. Oh, rollback! So we are just waiting for Cal to do stealth. It has just ceased operation because it did a rollback, and oh my god, that was the coolest thing I have ever seen in my life. Cal's in the queue down there, so we're going to wait for it to get going and see Cal on it. So Cal's just got on stealth finally after it ceased operation. What did you think? Your first ride of the 2025 Thorpe Park season. It's just literally nearly done a rollback again, so we're just going to get a little bit of footage and see what happens. Oh no! Oh my god! No way! So we're heading over and we are doing Nemesis Inferno. The sun is out, so it's actually looking stunning, and let's hope it stays out for the day. So Colossus is currently down, as is Hyperia, so we are going to head over and do Soar while we wait to see. Hyperia is going round, so we're not sure what exactly is going on with it at the minute. So like I said, Hyperia has been testing for sort of the start of the morning. It does show on the app as a delayed start, but we have no idea really what's going on. So we are not on a timeout anymore for Soar, so we are going to use our wrap pass for the queue. Soar can rack up quite a lengthy queue, especially if Hyperia is closed and Colossus obviously in the area. I'm thinking it's probably going to have a fair bit of a queue. I haven't really looked. Let's have a little look what's going on. It is currently a 40, which isn't too bad actually, considering everything else is closed around it. Billy down there, he's got new hair. He's got a new wig. During close season, Billy's gone and got himself a new weave. So it looks like Hyperia has reopened. They are letting people in the queue, so we're going to head over and do Hyperia. My god, I am so excited to be back on Hyperia. That's the first people on it for the main day of the 2025 season. How iconic. So we have just done Hyperia for the first time, and oh my god, you kind of forget, don't you, Cal? Like, you forget how good that was. Honestly, it was insane, and I think that just that moment just shows us that we are back. So we're going to have a little loo break and then head over to the next ride. So we're heading over to do Samurai, which is literally just a walk on. I think everyone might be at Hyperia at the moment, just a rough guess, that's where people are. So very excited because this is indeed my favourite flat ride that I've ever been on, and I think it's Cal's as well possibly, this and Rush. So the weather is literally beautiful today. We didn't realise we were still on a timeout, so we are going to head over and do Rush, because Rush is just a walk on, so that's fantastic. Then we're hopefully going to have something to eat afterwards. Like I said, the weather short for Rush, it's literally running empty almost, because there's literally no queue, so that whole back row, there's nobody on it at all. So amazing. That empty, isn't it? So we've just done Rush, and it was basically a walk on. That is also running empty as well. Zodiac, yeah, it's literally empty, I guess because everyone's over by Hyperia at the moment. So we've just had a little snack. I say little, it's a veritable feast for our lunch, but you know, live, laugh, laugh. We have just literally finished our lunch, and Cal was like, let's do Vortex. Am I going to be sick? Maybe. Is it going to be iconic? Most probably. Hopefully I won't be sick, but it's literally just a walk on. Nobody here, so we might as well do it when it's so short. On Vortex, there was literally no queue, so like everyone can go back on. We sat down in the seats, but the wind has picked up, so they said unfortunately they can't run in this level of winds. It's quite a high breeze actually. Yeah. It's a bit like hit or go, but I do understand it. So, but they were really, really lovely. So we're gonna head over and do Swarm. Look, flying fish is going around. Your favourite? Oh, yeah. Are you tall enough for flying fish? Yeah, probably. So Swarm has actually still closed, so we're gonna head over and do Stealth. It is on a 5-minute wait. Like, this is crazy. For opening day, I'm quite shocked, although Hyperia is holding most of the queue at 75 minutes at the moment. So Storm Surge has turned on its water jets as well. There is a few people on it. We will be going on that on Sunday with my cousin, because this is like his favourite thing ever, and I'm one of the only stupid people that will actually go on with him. So I know, but we've got to go on. Oh, they're freezing. Oh, bless them. It's a different level of wetness on tidal wave though. So Cal is going to go over and do Stealth for the second time today. So Cal just did stealth and it was literally like 10 minutes. Nemesis, Swarm and Vortex are all down, so we're gonna head over and we're gonna do Hyperia again for the second time today. So we're just about to get onto Hyperia and it has just stopped in the station. Oh my god. It's not ideal.
And experience
You triggered.
our other attractions. We apologise for any inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Once again, HYPERIA is experiencing a delay that unfortunately...
So they have actually just closed Hyperia. Valid. Literally as we're about to get on, as you will see, they are issuing a fast track voucher as like a gesture of goodwill, because you know we were literally about to get onto it. You know it's pretty serious as well when they have to evacuate the station. Literally they're clearing out the whole entire queue. Crazy. So you can see here they're literally getting the people off the train. They are working pretty quick actually, so, but yeah, not ideal. So we just headed over to Walking Dead and that has now unfortunately closed as well. So we're going to head over and do Swarm because it has just reopened. It's on a 5 minutes. It's not looking good for Thorpe Park today, to be honest. It started off quite strong, apart from the Hyperia delay, but I feel like actually as the day's gone on, not been a great day. So it looks like Storm Surge has also closed as well. So at current, I'm really not sure how much is actually open. Hyperia, Samurai, Colossus, Saw and Samurai are currently all down. So that is 5 big attractions are all down, plus Storm Surge, plus The Walking Dead. So we've got 7 things currently down at the park. So we decided to head over and do Swarm because it is kind of one of the only things that are up. So I can imagine a lot of people are going to be running here. The problem we have is we are currently on a timeout because obviously from Hyperia, but obviously we didn't actually get on Hyperia, so we haven't really made use of the timeout. So we're going to see what the queue for Swarm is doing. So we've just done Swarm. It was listed as a what, a 5? Was it 5?
Yeah, but it was never in 5, was
No.
it? It was like a game.
It then jumped up to a 45. I think we queued about 45, was it, in the end? About 45, which isn't too bad. So Cat's going to head over and do Stealth for the 3rd time today because he's an icon, what can I say? So on the way over to Stealth, we have discovered that Saw is like a 5-10 minute wait. So why not do this? And it's beautiful sunshine. What's better than a swing on Rush in the beautiful sunshine with a short wait, may I add? You know that nothing else is really open when the queue to Colossus is this long.
Yeah, there's only,
I know.
there's only 2 things closed.
Yeah. Okay, there's only 2 things closed at the moment, but Hyperia being one of them is not great because that's honestly like the big boy of the park.
That isn't that big of a queue.
I'm just saying anything to just not go on it at the moment. Samurai, let's go on Samurai. That is only 10 minutes. We have a flat ride moment. So we decided we're going to hit up Saw now that it is back reopened, and then we're going to hit up Samurai behind us. So Hyperia has still been down for a while, so it's just testing. It stopped at the bottom of the lift hill, so we shall see. Hopefully it will make it over. Obviously it's got its test dummies in it. We've got an hour till park closes, and we've got our fast truck to redeem as well. So hopefully we should see it opening up very, very soon. Hyperia has finally reopened. It's pretty much only been open like 2 hours of the day, give or take, which is not great for like your major ride. Like I said, we have got fast tracks, so we're going to try those out. I don't know how long exactly that's going to take us because, you know.
Queues at the front door.
Okay, yeah, the fast track queue's at the front door, so this is outstanding. So obviously they did give everybody a fast track that was in the queue, and this is the fast track queue, and it's all the way up to the gate, so it's probably not going to be very fast. Pass. Not very long. Why? Change of plan. We're going to use the wrap queue because we're not on a timeout anymore, and then we're going to use the fast track after that. Hopefully it's died down because obviously everyone's run over to Hyperia because it's just opened. So as you know, we've had a few issues with Hyperia today, and we've just joined the queue and we got on the front row, and honestly it is the best feeling in the entire world. So we have just got off of Hyperia, and that was obviously our final ride for the day, and we had front row, and honestly amazing. We have had front row before, but there's just no feeling like it. So we are walking out the park now from what has been an interesting opening day for Thorpe Park. A lot of highs, a lot of lows. You know, Hyperia probably spent about 2 hours of the day actually open. The weather has been beautiful, so that is a plus side. And you know, we basically got on everything apart from Walking Dead and Colossus. I'm not too fussed about that, and we have tomorrow and Sunday, but overall it's been a fantastic day, and we thank you all for joining us, whether that was TikTok lives or on our YouTube, and we'll be back again tomorrow.